It's not necessary to have a full-blown music video done at the same time that you're submitting your music for distribution. However, it is important to have a game plan scheduled as far as releasing visuals in the form of photos and videos to really help support the release of your new music. Too many times I see people releasing music and then 8 months later they try to drop a music video for that release when the momentum has really come and gone and they've kind of missed that window of opportunity. So have your visuals ready on your release date or soon after, and that's all I'm saying. Speaking of visuals, it's super important to construct a promotional content calendar to have a clear plan of attack as far as marketing your new release on social media. This should include your pre-launch strategy all the way up to the launch of the actual release, then followed up with what I like to call a post-launch push. Doing this is going to build momentum and awareness around your new release while giving you the opportunity to connect with those fans and new followers across your social platforms of choice. Now, I say platforms of choice because I really don't believe in trying to build huge audiences on every platform unless you have a team working for you. Now, I usually suggest choosing 3 platforms that you're comfortable with and really focusing your energy on building those. Now, a great way to leverage your pre-launch is by funneling your audience over to your mailing list. Now, if you don't currently have a mailing list, I suggest starting with a service such as MailChimp, who have a pretty nice free membership that has lots of features to get you started. Now, you can build out a landing page directly through MailChimp or embed your mailing list sign-up form into your website for a little bit more integration and to be a little bit more fancy. But at this point, I think we have a problem. You might not have any idea how to start a mailing list or to get someone to sign up for that list. So what do we do in order to build that list? Well, you can offer an early viewing of your upcoming music video to anyone who is part of your community and signs up for your list. You could promote behind the scenes content for list members that you don't share with anyone else, early access and discounts to upcoming shows, etc. It's whatever you feel your audience will resonate with the most as a reason to join your list. From there, you just have to follow through on those offers. Integrity is everything. Now, email marketing is going to be a huge part of your success, so just practice and test out different ideas. Building a mailing list will give you direct access to your audience, which is really powerful. Now, I had mentioned earlier in the video that if you're planning on submitting your music to Spotify playlists and blogs, that it's a good idea to upload your releases a few weeks before you plan on going live to the public with them. Now, we're doing this for a couple main reasons. First and foremost, so many people are submitting their music to curators that it just takes them longer to review your music than it used to. We're not living in 2014 anymore. Now imagine your email being full of 500 plus songs a day and you're responsible for reviewing all of these. It's a full-time job and it takes them time. So with that being said, most blogs and playlists want access to your music before the public gets their hands on it. Think of new music as breaking news, right? Every network fights for the chance to break the juiciest story of the day before it becomes old news. Same goes for playlists and blogs featuring your music. Submitting your music to blogs and playlists can be done in several different ways, so there isn't just one step-by-step tutorial to follow, so you do have to do your due diligence. You can use a service such as SubmitHub or find curators' contact info directly using LinkedIn, for example. You can always submit using their submission form if they have one, and never doubt the power of a well-crafted email sent directly. One thing I want to throw into this process, guys, is making sure that your music is copyrighted and registered with a pro if you really believe in it and have the ambition for the release finding above average success long term. Now, doing this ensures that you're going to be protected and on track to receive your compensation if the song takes off and starts getting some radio spins, for example.
What's up, y'all? It's J-Rax. Basically, I'm just going to explain what Adam Ivy is talking about. So there's a certain way to release your music and get the biggest amount of engagement like as soon as you do it. Yes, it's very possible to just get the MP3 and go straight to SoundCloud, go straight to YouTube. You could, if you have a distributor, you could have it up on every platform in the next couple of days. It's very easy to do that. But if we're trying to grow and be the biggest artists on the planet, we have to have a set marketing plan in line for every single release that we have. So that means we have to release it to stores and let our audience know 4 weeks before the drop date. We have to have visuals in line. We have to have the cover art ready. We have to have nice cover art ready. All these things have to look professional. You have to look like a well put together person in order for somebody to then click on you and then continue clicking on you and be excited when you post. Another thing that he's saying is you need to do your research on people that curate blogs in your genre. There's so many platforms where you can submit your music for free. You just have to do the research. And I have an article down in the description that gives you a bunch of free blogs where you could get this all done for you. He's also saying you need to be building an email campaign as an artist. Every single artist. I don't care if you're a rapper, singer, producer. I don't care if you just do graphic design. You need to have an email list set up. With that email list, you can generate a lot of sales. A lot of artists get put on in the beginning because of these email lists. You get 90, 100, 200 emails, and you're able to send your content out at a click of a button to 200 people. That's amazing, because that's where you're going to get a lot of your revenue as an artist from.